Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speletons. I'm Zinker, he's Derek, and this is Paper Mario and the Origami King. Alright, we're in Toad Town. It's kind of creepy. I don't know.
Always.
What else is there to say? Oh, I saved. Is Toad Town always? I don't know about that. I don't actually think it's always. Oh, cool, bench. Neat. You know, I do like that they both sit down and like just chat. That's a nice little detail. I gotta say the details in this game are amazing. Oh god. Alright. What is this? A pipe. Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm not using that pipe. Nice. Weapon and item shop. Oh, there's no one there. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of Final Fantasy 13.
Does it?
How? Wait. 13's Lightning Returns. 15.
Okay, I was gonna say 13. Well, 13 is just is with lightning. Yes.
There's a very great and also extremely annoying portion of the game of Final Fantasy 15 that just turns into pure stealth. And it's a complete like gameplay change, and it's really bad and not fun. But the emotion it sets up for it, very memorable. I don't know if I have more to say than that. It's a very memorable thing. Okay. Neat. It was just a very memorable. It was so depressing too. It also convinced me there was no way I could have ever beaten the game, or should have been able to beat the game after the fact. And of course, I mean you do. It has an ending, and you can beat it. But it was just like, it was not believable. Extremely memorable. I feel like people who've played Final Fantasy 15 know what I'm talking about. I've wanted to do it on the show. And we very well might. Now that we do these weekly series. Maybe next season.
Yeah.
No, not this season.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, I feel like we can add a few. We can just add some games once we don't have any more new stuff to play. I mean, we got this, but well, this is the daily. It's blocked. Okay. Boy, this town's a mess. Hey, Goomba. Oh, he sees me. Oh, I can't. Alright, I can't cheese it out like I want to, which is annoying. I feel like I should be able to cheese it out. Also, I feel like 4 hits is a little excessive, but whatever. That's just me.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Okay. What else is there? Boy, this town's pretty big. Wait, oh, we came from this way. I guess we gotta clear out the town with these Paper Mario Goombas. Wait a second. Oh, okay.
Seems like a good start for now.
I love the music here. It's just like, it's kind of like spooky and
Yeah, it's like got like creepy vibes.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, neat. What? The bridge is broken? Now how are we gonna get to Peach's castle? It's not like we can just jump in an underground tube, travel through it somehow, and pop out on the other side. Can we? Yeah, we can't. He's right. Hey, Shy Guy.
There have to be some kind of plumber for that. Probably of like Italian descent. Because as we all know, Italians are the best plumbers.
Okay, just look for a shy guy like me, but not quite as handsome. Oh, man. It's a shame my voice is starting to... Oh. Wonder where he is. Alright, well, he wants to be saved. Let's go save him.
Too bad we'll never know where he is.
We'll never see him coming. Can we get out this way? Neat, but like, I feel like I'd rather just open the door. No? I guess not. I guess I have to go out the window. I thought I would have opened the door and then hit him in the butt, but like, I guess not. Aha! Yes, keep doing that. Uh-oh.
Keep smacking that ass.
I mean, I sure will. Neat. I don't know what you're talking about, but that hook isn't here. Check out the red brick building at the port. That's where I left it. Oh, thank you. Should we go check it out, Mario? No, Olivia. I think our adventure ends here. We're gonna go back to the cabin in the woods and just retire. Wait a second. That wasn't there a second ago. Was it? Maybe it was. I don't know. Oh, Derek, what's new with you, buddy?
A clue. Nothing. That's how my life is. No, it's like I said last episode, I think I might end up being called in
Right.
today, but I might not get called in. I also might not get called in on Sunday,
Right.
which would be nice.
Yeah, I understand. I don't want a job no more. I've real talk recently nearly resigned from my job. I straight up
That's right, you told me.
I did. I literally
tell me
handed
more.
in my 2 weeks. And then I took it back. That's how bad it was. I don't know how much in depth I really want to go into it. What happened was,
Okay.
well, first off, they've just treated me like shit for the past, since I've come back from COVID, period. It's just been shitty working there again. And it's, okay.
No, I feel you there.
So, like, I feel underappreciated and undervalued. And then, just, my boss, what happened was, I got written up. It's the second write-up I got, recently. The first one was because I forgot to complete some paperwork, whatever. My boss or whatever has been on a real, write-up spree. Kind of fucking stupid, but, like, I can't say I can't say that I was like, oh.
Can't say that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, well, no, it was stupid, but I can't say it was wrong. Like, yeah, I mean, I should have did it. Anyhow, fast forward to, what is it, Monday? Monday, I'm sitting here. I'm at work, I'm training someone. And it starts raining, and we have rain codes we call, that, signify what attraction should close, and it's the manager on duty's job to call it. And I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting for the manager to call it, and, they're just not. I mean, well, they must be just, like, in somewhere or something. They're doing something. I'll spare you the details, but know this. I am a Sniffit, and I was inside that Goomba. Do you have any idea what it was like in there? Never mind. Just take this and try to forget what happened to me. Oh, cool.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Think nothing of that gift. It's a mere trinket. After all, this home was built with the proceeds from a lucrative confetti sales operation. There are big coins in the confetti business. Come see me anytime and I'll sell you the finest luxury confetti you've ever had the pleasure of scattering. Okay. Anyhow. So, it wasn't called. I'm sitting there waiting. I have a bunch of staff members looking at me like, hey, isn't this a rain code? A rain, like, someone should call it. And they're like, signaling me one. I'm waiting there. I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, all right, fine. I'm just gonna fucking call it. Maybe they're busy doing something. So I call it over the radio. Then I get a snarky little radio response of, yeah, I was gonna call it in a moment. I'm like, okay. And then, I walk in, because I finished training that person on that thing. And... Oh, I just hurt that guy for no reason. I walk in, and I hear them discussing. I see one of them writing a paper, and I hear them discussing. Well, I hear simply the words, making an off-duty call, and I pieced together the information really quickly, what was happening, stood there in disbelief, and I spent 2 hours training Carousel, barely focused on it, thinking, just extremely pissed about that, and I was deciding what I was gonna do, because this was, on top of a bunch of other shitty things that, had been happening, being treated like shit there. And while they were having a meeting, I have no idea what their meeting was about, but while they were having their meeting, I straight up just went, to the computer, after I finished training the person on the carousel, printed up a very quick resignation letter, and then I waited to see if they were actually gonna write me up for that. And yep, I was sitting in the office, and I was asked to close the door. Like, okay. And then she showed me the write-up, and I'm like, okay. And then I pulled out my pocket the resignation letter, and I handed it to her. I'm like,
nice.
So that's fun. Yeah.
Power move.
Literally, though, like, it was. I'm like, that, look, like, I was pretty pissed about the paperwork one. Not gonna lie. But, you know what? I can't be like, well, I didn't do it. I did. But this, like, I literally, as I handed the paperwork, yeah, so I only made that call because I was waiting a while for it. And a bunch of staff are looking at me like, shouldn't this be Rain 1? I thought they just didn't see her was busy. Like, I knew fairly well I wasn't the MOD, and it wasn't my responsibility technically. At the same time, who the fuck, like, at the same time, I was waiting, like, I just made that call for their benefit. Who the fuck writes someone up for that? What's the point? Like...
That's signed.
Wait, what did it say? Fuck. Well, he's right. He got me there. How do I get there?
Yeah.
Can I just jump around? No. They thought of that. They put an invisible wall. I'm like, you can't just do that. Sir, you cannot just do that. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Derek? Am I justified there? I just thought...
Yeah, I mean, if they're not doing their job, that's, if someone else, if the person who's supposed to do it wasn't doing their job, then, like...
I mean,
you know,
they probably were about to call it, but they just hadn't yet, so I just called it for them. I don't know, like, I don't...
It doesn't seem worth a write-up.
I really isn't, but
Seems
well, I
really,
can,
that
you know what,
seems
I can tell you
excessive.
it wasn't, because that was the final straw that made me go, well, okay, fuck this job. That was what did it. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still probably like there's a very decent chance that I'm gonna find something else and just quit that. I have a resignation letter sitting in my car. I typed up a way better one that I can just write the date in. Anytime, so like I can literally go and put it down anytime I want. Because that's where I'm at. It's super serious though. Like I actually am. Like
Yeah.
I
At my job, I fully intend to just quit on the spot and screw them over.
yeah. I like.
I'm not gonna put in a letter or anything. I'm literally just gonna be like, I'm leaving today, and you are not seeing me again.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I don't really need the job as a reference, in the sense that I have there's a manager that doesn't work there anymore, and I have her as a reference, so I can just be like, yeah, these guys kind of like screwed me over, so I ended up I felt forced to quit on the spot or something of the sort. You could just talk.
I would
my
never say that to an
reference.
employer, but like you could just be, you could basically just, if they ask, you can still have it as a reference. You can have the person as a reference, and like if they ask, or like give their number,
Right.
and hope that they don't say that to talk to the current management. Or you can still say, list it as experience, and if they ask to call them, you can always just say no, you cannot.
Right, but they don't know why.
They don't have to know why. It's not. There are plenty of reasons for someone to say, no, you cannot talk to my previous work.
Yeah. I don't know.
Uh,
I thought about that. I also might just put it in as 2 weeks. Like originally I put it in as 2 weeks. I didn't quit on the spot. I put in 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if I'll quit on the spot. Maybe I will. Maybe I
I
won't.
haven't decided yet. I most likely will. If I get another job, I 100% intend to, because like I already have a job. I don't need to use them as a reference.
Yeah. So like.
I don't intend to let any jobs I apply to call them anyways. Because that's one thing I also have to think about, is if I like use them as a reference, get another job, and then quit, and quit on the spot, they could call my current employer if they wanted to be a bitch.
Oh wait.
Be like, hey, just so you know, like the guy you just hired literally quit on the spot and screw this over.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So like, you gotta think about that too. Of course, quitting on the spot feels good, but it might not always be the best decision.
Yeah.
I 100% will do it if there's because if like putting in my 2 weeks serves me zero benefit.
Right.
Because like, why would I stay? They like, it's not something you have to do. It's something you do as a courtesy.
Right.
And like, if they haven't given me a reason to show them a courtesy, then why would I bother?
I mean,
Like
5 years of bullshit.
they treated me. Yeah, like
I-
they treated me horribly. Like, why would I do anything for them?
Like, I cannot, like, I still can't just talk about the bullshit favorism that's happened over the years, but I have so much stories built up. So
I
much
bet.
stories. That I'm just sitting on. I'm waiting to tell. I still work there, so I still won't tell them, but, like, until I leave, but, like, it's sort of, but, oh, man, I'm like so tired of it. Like, I'm so tired of shitty treatment. I'm tired. That write-up was just extra. I don't know. To me, it felt like a splitting of, we're not a team. The management. Well, I'm not a manager. I'm a supervisor. So I'm the only supervisor. So it drew a line to me.
Mhm.
You turn on the lights tomorrow. I don't want it to be dark all the way through this place. Sure, sure. And I'll turn on the lights. Next time on Speletons. Oh, that's right. It's the end of the episode. I don't think I had anything more to say. Felt kind of good to resign. But I couldn't stick with it because I'm like, I didn't have a job that I wanted to switch to anyways. Bye-bye.